Yo, what it do, fatherpreneurs? Listen, if you have been on the internet anywhere, you've been hearing the craze about faceless marketing or faceless content creation, and you've probably been wondering, does it work? Can I make it work for my business and or my brand? Is it feasible? What's entail? How much technology do I need to have involved with this? Well, guess what? Today's video, I'm going to show you 5 reasons why you might want to consider faceless content to help you grow your brand. I'm also going to demonstrate how to create faceless content really, really quickly, including graphics, reels, and Facebook captions using AI and Canva. So if you're trying to figure out a marketing strategy or method that is right for you, faceless just might be your jam. So that's what we're talking about today. Do me a huge favor though, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and on your brand, smash that subscribe button, and let's kick it this morning. All right, fatherpreneurs, we're talking faceless marketing today. How do you build a brand without showing your face? Is it possible? Can it work for you and your particular niche? Then first, comment in the chat what your niche is, and it just might. For those of you who are brand new and you've never seen any of my content before, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the Fatherpreneur Success Academy, a free online community for fathers looking to build a passive income empire based on their gifts, talents, experience, and expertise. Teach you how to marry it with the right systems, tools, AI, and automation to create time freedom and financial freedom for you and your family. We're going to dive right in, man, because I want to demonstrate some of these things to and for you. So when we're talking about faceless content, I might want to give you out a website, cortezhustle.com, if you want to check out the Fatherpreneur Success Academy and coaching program. So why on earth would somebody want to build a brand without showing their face? Well, I don't know, because that ain't how I build my brand, but there may be some reasons for you to do that. So let me give you a quick definition of what faceless content actually is. Faceless content is visual media that does not feature a person's face, but instead relies on graphics, text overlays, animations, and aesthetic elements to convey a message or a brand identity. So why would somebody want to even consider doing such a thing, right? Y'all know I put my face on everything, right? But many brands choose faceless content to focus on storytelling, product emphasis, or visual style, appealing to a broad audience without limiting to a personal identity. Now, there are some reasons that you might want to rock this out for yourself. Some people can't go with brand identity because of their job, right? Maybe you are in a high profile government position with government clearance, but you want to build a business or a brand on the internet, but you can't necessarily show your face. Maybe you have the type of job where your bosses just lurk on your page and they don't want to see you promoting anything, right? Maybe you're in an industry that is not politically correct, right? But it's the way that you make a living. There's a lot of different ways or reasons why you might want to go faceless with your content. So in fact, why don't y'all tell me in the comments what's a reason you may want to go faceless, or other people want to go faceless with their content. And I don't want to hear I'm scared to show my face, right? Get over yourself, man. Anybody tripping off what you look like, they're tripping off how you can help and serve them. So let me give a couple shout outs before we get rolling. We have my man Tank, St. Louis, Missouri. Relentless Defense Firearm Academy is in the building. And also my man Smitty Hustle in the building from St. Louis as well, with Manly Mojo. I know that's beard serum and conditioner and skincare for the fellas. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. So in the comments, tell me, why do you think some people go faceless with their content other than just not wanting to show their face, right? And I'm gonna give you some reasons that I feel might be a little bit more legitimate than vanity reasons. So We talked about what faceless content is, why some people might want to go faceless. So let's run through real quick before I show you a demonstration on how to create faceless content. Let's talk about what are some of the top 5 reasons that you might want to consider going faceless. Number 1, broad appeal. And I know we're coming off of the election, and I don't want to necessarily play the race card, but the race card plays here. Some industries, and not just the race card, but the gender card, the age card. Y'all know we are a country full of isms, right? Racism, sexism, ageism, classism. Sometimes the person behind the brand can limit the amount of money a brand could make. So that could be why somebody might want to go faceless. But let's talk about broad appeal in greater detail. Faceless content attracts a wider audience since it's not limited by gender, age, or ethnicity, making it ideal for diverse markets. Sometimes I feel like, do I want to box myself in as a Black digital marketer, or do I just want to be a digital marketer? Do I want to box myself in as a Black content creator, or do I just want to be a content creator? Do I want to box myself in as a Black business strategist and coach, or do I just want to be a business strategist and coach? Well, fortunately and unfortunately for me, when I show my face, I can't hide my race. Right? I just can't. Right. So let's see. People might accept the information depending on who it is coming from. That is so true, my brother. Could be the same exact information, but based on who it's coming from, people receive it differently, right? I feel you on that. He Black, or he too young, or he too whatever, right? Those are real legitimate reasons. So you don't limit yourself to age, sex, class, gender, educational background, or any of that stuff when you go faceless with your content. Number 2 on our list, we're talking the top 5 reasons you might consider faceless. Branding flexibility is number 2 on our list. It allows for adaptable branding, as you can style content to fit any tone or theme without being tied to a specific person, right? I'll give you a case in point, y'all. I have never been that funny dude, right? That personality that can get away with cracking jokes and stuff like that and still be like, right? That has never been me. However, if I created a faceless brand or a faceless avatar for my business, I can become that with the help of AI, right? Some people just have a natural knack for certain things personality-wise, and that could be a positive thing or it could be a negative thing, right? Think about someone who is not a great communicator because they stutter, but they have a powerful message. I don't care how unbiased a person tries to be, the message you deliver is always going to be somewhat limited in its impact if you stutter. You can create a faceless brand with an AI voiceover, though, and deliver that same information, and it can hit harder if you had that challenge. Number 3 on our list, if you're just tuning in, we're talking the top 5 reasons you may consider going faceless with your content. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you not only how to create faceless content using AI and Canva. Who would like to know how you can create 100 pieces of content in 5 minutes or less? Put 100 in the comments if you would like for me to show you how you could do that. I might feel generous and give y'all some free game today. Put 100 in the comments if you like to see how you can create 100 pieces of faceless content in 5 minutes or less. Number 3 on our list of the top 5 reasons you might consider going faceless: cost effective content creation. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Creating faceless content typically costs less as it does not require hiring models or arranging professional photo or video shoots. Again, you're relying on AI, automation, and things of that nature. So it is super cool that if you have a very low budget and you want to bang out a bunch of content, you can do that without cost effectiveness. All right, Zon's in the building. I've got some 100s in here. Okay, so let me speed through this real quick so that I can have enough time to show you how to create those 100 pieces of content in 5 minutes or less using AI and Canva. We got 2 more to go. So number 3 on our list was cost effectiveness. Number 4, emphasis on products and services, right? If you go faceless with your content, you can ensure that by not focusing on people, faceless content keeps the attention on products, messages, or core brand values, making it ideal for product-focused content. We'll pick on the ladies here for a second. It makes me wonder sometimes the quality of your product when every time you talk about your product, you're in a bikini or a low-cut blouse, right? Now, that's not just a ladies thing either, because I see fellas do it on TikTok and everywhere. Fellas in the gray sweatpants doing certain things. Fellas with the shirt off or with the tank top. You mean to tell me every day you wear gray sweatpants? Every day you in a tank top? You don't never got on no regular clothes? Every day you in a low cut blouse, ladies, in a bikini, right? Every time you show up on social media, that's your uniform? Sometimes when the person is the center of the content, it, for better or for worse, takes away from the focus on the product. So you got to be careful there if you are like me and I put my face on everything. Some people don't want to see this raggedy, scraggly beard where I spend every day when I'm driving. I just twist it. It's become a nasty habit, y'all. I can't help but twist my beard. That's why it looks like this, right? Putting my face on everything. Some people are like, man, I ain't buying nothing from that joke. He looks like a bum. Well, that's my brand and I'm sticking to it, right? Number 5 on our list, enhances anonymity for brand creators. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Some people just can't, for various reasons, be the public face of their brand. For those who prefer privacy or wish to remain behind the scenes, faceless content offers a professional way to promote without personal exposure or personal excuses. For those of y'all who are always talking about, man, I got a gap in my tooth, or I've got I don't know, receding hairline, right? That's why I try to stay bald. We got all the reasons as to why we don't want to show up online. But let me help y'all with something, man. The gift that God gave you, he didn't give it to you for you, right? I seen a great TikTok, and I've seen a lot of people remixing this TikTok. I think it was a pastor says, a plum tree doesn't eat the plums. The pear tree don't eat the pears, because the gift, the fruit of the spirit that God gave the pear tree, he didn't give it to the pear tree for the pear tree. He gave it to the pear tree for me. You got a gift, y'all, that's not for you, but you are hoarding it because of some self-conscious, I'm going to just step on out there and say, delusions about what you think other people is going to think about you. Guess what? The way the God that I serve works is when you step out on faith and you start doing what he calls you to do, A lot of the people who would judge you will probably never see your content. But you know who he will make sure sees your content? The people you are here to serve. And guess what? Those people got a problem that you know how to fix. And that problem is nagging them so bad that they're not concerned about your raggedy, scraggly beard, your crooked teeth, your balding head, your big bubble eyes. They want the solution to a problem. You got to show up. Zion says, talk about it. You got a gift. It ain't for you. So we saved roughly 15 minutes for me to jump into some screen share and demonstrate some stuff to y'all. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up ChatGPT. I'm going to pull up Canva, and we're going to go to work for these next 15 minutes. And for those of y'all who want a deeper dive, then we got open office hours available. Go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to get the Zoom link. Also, I'm going to take this opportunity to teach y'all about content creation in general. Somebody tell me why y'all think I chose this topic today to be talking about faceless content, right? Anybody want to guess why I choose the topics that I choose to train on every day? Well, I'm going to show you why so we can get into the demonstrations, because your boy has got a brand new course out called Faceless Marketing Masterclass. For $27, you can take a deep dive and join a private community where we talk all about faceless content, and I can help you tailor the faceless content to your brand. In fact, let me go over to the actual website and grab the link for y'all so y'all can see where to go grab this from, right? This is what content creation is about. You can make $1 and a difference at the same time. Give me a 1 in the comments if you're getting value from today's training. And never mind the fact that I'm pitching or I'm promoting a product to you. If you're giving enough value, you can have room to sell a product. The problem that most people have is they do nothing but sell, and they're not giving any value. So the people that they're trying to sell to is like, man, I ain't buying nothing from this joker. All he does is sell, and they don't give no value. I got some ones coming in the chat. So that's my permission to go ahead and share the link to this course that y'all can go buy for $27, right? Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. How are we going to create all of this content? Well, the first thing we have to do is, if you don't know anything about creating content, you got to have a target market and you got to have a problem that you want to solve. I have a target market of fathers. For my Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, my page is called Fatherpreneur Success Academy. So I just so happen to have a GPT custom made that creates content that's specifically designed to reach this audience. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I want to create a ton of faceless content, mainly powerful quotes that I can place on some inspirational images to call fathers to inspire fathers to get into entrepreneurship, but mainly online business where passive income is the goal. So I always start talking to ChatGPT, and just like if I was talking to an assistant, I would be saying, hey, here's the agenda for today. I'm trying to do this. So I'm telling ChatGPT, I'm trying to create a ton of faceless content, powerful quotes that can inspire, that can go on graphics, that can inspire men to entrepreneurship, online business with passive income as the goal. So now what I'm going to do is say, please create 25 powerful quotes that fit this description. I'm going to say make them scroll stopping, provocative, and even somewhat controversial. Also, give me I'm going to say Instagram caption with emojis. I think that's how you spell emojis. And a 3 to 5 step action plan that matches the quote using the AIDA framework and put in a table form. Boom. So AIDA, for those of you guys who don't understand what that means, that's a framework that stands for agitate, instigate. I forget. Let me see. So stop chasing that paycheck, start building a legacy, ready to leave a legacy. Stop trading time for money. It's time to build something bigger. Capture attention, illustrate the potential. That's what it stands for. Highlight the freedom provides and call to action. That's not what I wanted it to do, but it's going to have to work for us today. Matter of fact, I'm going to have it do it. I'm going to say, let's try again. I want the caption to be in AID framework and the action steps to be included in the caption with a call to action. So there should only be 2 columns. All right, let's see if it gets it right this time. Sometimes you got to work with ChatGPT, man, to get it to work. All right, boom. No, it's still not getting it to work. Still not doing what I wanted to do. All right, let me give it an example. So I do this all the time, and we're going to get to the Canva in a second, but I have, I think I have a GPT where I got some examples that I can give it so that we don't have to keep fighting with this thing going back and forth. I think I just threw it off with the AIDA framework. Let me see if I got my captions up here that I can use as examples. No tables there. Let me try this. Because this is tripping. Because what I wanted to do, I want that caption to give them some game. I want the caption to give them some value. I don't want the caption to just be a load of bull. I just did this the other day, so I know it's in here somewhere. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. There it is. All right. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to copy one of these captions, and then I'm going to go back to what we're working on today. And I'm going to say, try again. I have a sample caption below. All right. There we go. So now I'm getting what I want. All right. Boom. So now it's being built. So what I need to do is I'm going to go on Canva, y'all. And most people go into Canva and they're always trying to create stuff from scratch. Canva has an amazing template library. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go create a design. And I want to create an Instagram. I'm going to create a video. There we go. Video. I know how we do, man. We get a little bandwidth challenge when I start moving and opening up too many tabs at one time. But I'm going to show y'all this and give y'all this game in the next 5 minutes. Now, it's going to take me a little longer than 5 minutes because I'm talking through it as I'm doing this with y'all. But as heck, right here. And I'm going to, I'm going to say I did this wrong because I don't want the captions on the video. So I'm going to say, give me 25 more powerful quotes without caption, still put them in a table. Because I want the quotes in the table because you guys are going to see why here in a second. All right. Come on. Did you do what I need you to do? All right, there we go. So I need the Instagram story size, Instagram Reels. All right, boom. Now I'm trying to inspire these men to entrepreneurship. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to find a reel, and I'm going to make it 7 seconds. You guys know why your reels in this area can be 7 seconds? Because you want them to be short so that by default, people actually have to watch them multiple times to read the captions, especially when you're talking about people who read slow. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do entrepreneurship. As a template and see what kind of template it has for entrepreneurship. And that's building. And as it's building it up, all I'm going to do is use Canva's bulk create. Once I build a template one good time, then all I have to do, let's see, business plan, business, startup, business people. I like to look at business people. And let's show all videos. All right. So here's a nice one that I think will make a good video. So what I'm going to do is, that's perfect. Because all I want is a little bit of motion, y'all, in the reel. So I'm just going to stretch it out to make it fit. Take up all the space. Boom, 7 seconds, right? That's perfect. Now all I have to do is I'm going to add some text. And I don't need it to be super crazy fonts or anything like that. I just need some text on here. But I don't want the text to be in. Add my logo. Just to add some branding to it. All right. Hang with me, y'all. Hang with me. Y'all gonna love this. All right, man, when I'm messing with StreamYard and all right, so boom. I'm gonna put that in there. There's my logo. I'm just gonna drag it down to the bottom. I'm gonna fade it out a little bit. Like so. And now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over to ChatGPT. I'm gonna grab, here are all the quotes right here. And I hate that they are numbered, but next time I could tell ChatGPT to give me the quotes without the numbers, and y'all gonna see why. So now I'm gonna come over here to the apps. And they have something in their app called bulk create. Right here, boom. From the bulk create, a little bit of background on these words real quick. Just so it's going to read. So I'm gonna put a little white background on these words, but I want it to be really faint. So what you do is you design your background first, and then once you have it like you like it, then you can use the bulk create app to add your text to it. So bulk create, boom. I'm going to enter the data manually. Here is the text that I'm going to put in. And I'm going to hit done. So now I have to link the text. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to hit the 3 dots and I'm going to say connect the data. I want to connect this box to this text. And then I'm going to hit continue. Now what it's telling me is every one of these quotes is going to show up at the top of this video as it duplicates. So now I'm going to say generate 24 designs. I'm going to hit go and it's going to go to work. And in the next 3 or 4 minutes, y'all are going to see that we created a bunch of faceless content in. All right, boom. There we go. And then if I hit play, it's going to play that faceless content. Now, what's cool is I can do some things like make the text animate, and I can get really jiggy with it. Did I just say jiggy? I can get really cute with making this a thing. But y'all notice it created 24 designs. Now, they're all the same design with a different quote, but at the end of the day, I got all of this faceless content. All I have to do now is go down here and, matter of fact, let me do this. Let me show y'all one of the animations that I like to use. I'm going to go animation, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go and find my typewriter. And this is really slick because when you have the typewriter text on, that means they got to watch the whole reel for it to type all the way out. So now if I hit play, this is what it looks like. And it's an 8-second reel. They watch the whole thing to read it all the way through. And then the next one and the next one. The key to this, though, is when I download these things, I'm going to hit download. If I download all of them together, it's going to be one video. I want to download one video at a time. So I come here, only download the one that I'm working on, which really isn't the one that I want because I want page 1. So I'm going to undo that and go to the first page, download, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, creating faceless content does not have to be difficult. Doing any of this stuff when it comes to marketing does not have to be difficult. We make it difficult because we're hiding behind the fact that technology and I don't know how to use these tools and all of this stuff, y'all. There was a time you didn't know how to use Facebook. There was a time you didn't know how to use Instagram. There was a time you didn't know how to ride a bike or drive a car, but you learned because you saw the value in learning. What if I told you that if you learn some of these high value marketing skills, you can 10x your business cash flow in the next 90 days? I'm a living testimony, y'all. I'm telling you. So if you guys got questions about this, you can join me in open office hours. Go to cortezhustle.com/open office hours. If you would like that course on faceless marketing and join our PLR Profit Society community, you can grab that at cortezhustle.com/shop. Tomorrow, I don't know what's on deck for tomorrow. I'm sure I'll get inspired throughout the day of something that you guys should be learning, but is going to help you grow in your business or grow as a person so you can grow your business. Nevertheless, come back. Hope to see you. Until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to cortezhustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on a replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out cortezhustle.com if you want to join our free community.